According to our analysis of safety and reliability data, as well as professional car reviews, the 2016 Porsche Cayenne is that rare combination of a luxurious and coddling SUV that can not only handle driving your colleagues to lunch and dropping the kids off at lacrosse practice, but it's also an absolute scream to drive. The center stack in the Porsche Cayenne is a departure from what other luxury midsize SUVs offer in terms of design. While the trend in the class is leading toward touchscreen controls with few physical buttons, the Cayenne is almost airplane-alike in the plethora of buttons and switches on its center stack. Depending on your taste, you might find the setup refreshingly classic or dated and cluttered. Still, physical buttons make it easy to feel your way through the controls while keeping your eyes on the road. The Porsche Cayenne seats up to 5 people in 2 rows. Leather upholstery and power front seats are all standard, as is the sliding and reclining feature for the back seat. Being able to move the back seat to increase legroom is a nice feature to have if you routinely drive clients or just feel like moonlighting on Uber. Those car payments don't make themselves. There are 2 full sets of latch connectors for child safety seats in the back seat of the Cayenne. Tech on the Porsche Cayenne is in line with what you'd expect for the class and the Cayenne's starting price. Standard features include Bluetooth, a USB port, dual-zone climate control, navigation, and a 7-inch touchscreen that controls the Cayenne's Porsche Communication Management Infotainment System. The 2016 Cayenne impresses test drivers with its incredible acceleration, slick shifting automatic transmission and sports car-like handling. Though some are disappointed by the base engine not living up to expectations, they report the optional engines are all exceptionally potent, especially in the turbo and diesel models. The base Cayenne earns average fuel economy ratings for a luxury midsize SUV, however the Cayenne diesel uses more fuel than its diesel-powered competitors. Reviewers say the Cayenne corners with ease and its ride is comfortable. Acceleration and power. The base 2016 Porsche Cayenne comes with a 3.6-liter V6 engine that makes 300 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. The Cayenne S and Cayenne GTS have twin-turbocharged 3.6-liter V6 engines generating 420 and 440 horsepower and 406 and 443 pound-feet of torque, respectively. The Cayenne diesel has a 3.0-liter diesel V6 engine that delivers 240 horsepower and 406 pound-feet of torque. The base Cayenne earns an EP estimated 19/24 mile per gallon city, highway, which is average for the class, while the Cayenne diesel earns an EP estimated 20/29 mile per gallon city, highway, which is slightly lower than the fuel economy of other diesel-powered luxury midsize SUVs, but still good for the class overall. A twin-turbocharged 4.8-liter V8 engine powers the Cayenne Turbo, and it makes 520 horsepower and 553 pound-feet of torque. A 570 horsepower version of the same engine making 590 pound-feet of torque comes in the Cayenne Turbo S. According to Porsche, the Cayenne Turbo S has a top speed of 176 miles per hour and accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.8 seconds. An 8-speed automatic transmission is standard in all models. Some test drivers say the base Cayenne V6 delivers less power than expected and they suggest opting for one of the more powerful engines, such as the twin-turbocharged V6 in the Cayenne S, which they report provides strong acceleration, decent fuel economy and impressive torque. Auto journalists write the Cayenne Turbo has ferocious acceleration and add the Cayenne Diesel's V6 offers a pleasing combination of fuel efficiency and muscle. The automatic transmission shifts smoothly and quickly enough that reviewers say even drivers who like to throw their own shifts likely won't miss having a manual transmission. Handling and braking. All-wheel drive is standard and Porsche Dynamic Chassis Control, PDCC, which keeps the 2016 Cayenne level around corners, is optional, as is an adjustable air suspension that lets drivers select from 3 driving modes. Test drivers agree the Cayenne has better handling than most SUVs on the market thanks to its precise steering and ability to take corners without leaning. With the adjustable air suspension in Sport Plus mode, some report the Cayenne almost feels as composed as a sports car. They add the ride is firm, but not uncomfortably so, and the optional air suspension makes even city driving pleasant. The 2016 Porsche Cayenne cabin has a posh style, according to reviewers, and soft touch, premium materials cover every surface. They're especially fond of the cockpit-like, driver-centric control layout, though they note the center stack is covered with lots of buttons. Most critics agree the driver will be able to figure out the buttons after a short learning period thanks to their logical arrangement. Test drivers are impressed by the front seat's exceptional comfort and support, even for long trips. A few report visibility to the rear is limited, and the cargo space is smaller than rivals. Seating: there are seats for 5 occupants in the 2016 Cayenne on standard leather upholstery, 8-way power adjustable front seats and sliding and reclining rear seats. A heated steering wheel, upgraded leather upholstery, heated and ventilated front and rear seats and 18-way power adjustable front sport seats with additional side bolstering are available. Test drivers rave about the front seats' all-day comfort and excellent support. They add the optional sport seats provide even more side support when taking the Cayenne around corners. The 2016 Cayenne comes standard with dual-zone automatic climate control and the Porsche Communication Management (PCM) infotainment system with a 7-inch touchscreen, a USB port, Bluetooth and navigation. Optional features include quad-zone automatic climate control, a power sunroof, a rear seat entertainment system, a Burmester Bose surround sound system, satellite radio, HD radio, lane departure warning, adaptive cruise control, forward collision warning with automatic emergency braking, front and rear parking sensors, a 360-degree camera system and Porsche Car Connect smartphone integration which lets you unlock doors, locate the SUV or view driving statistics remotely. Interior features: most automotive journalists agree the many center stack controls have a sensible layout that is easy to use after drivers become familiar with it, while others say it is still confusing even after learning all the buttons' functions. Some note the infotainment system seems outdated compared to rival systems but is still simple to operate. The optional premium audio systems impress reviewers. See 2016 Porsche Cayenne specs. Cargo: the Boxster's touchscreen infotainment system looks somewhat outmoded, but it's simple to use, and the Boxster's dashboard buttons are nicely laid out. In addition to the main touchscreen, the Boxster has a display in its instrument cluster that shows useful information like navigation maps, tire pressure, and engine specs. The Boxster's top can be lowered while moving at up to 31 miles per hour. Some rival convertibles require you to stop before you lower their tops.